Hey, I just want to show off something I've been working on. It's called Scale. It is a skeleton for making DragonRuby Game Toolkit games really quickly. It gives you everything that isn't very fun to make, like menus, settings, persisting those settings to disk, and managing how you set up your scenes. So all you do is you go to github.com/dragonwritersunite/scale. You click use this template. You can do create a new repository, and we'll just set it up. We'll do test one. I'll just call it test scale. You can call it whatever you want your game to be called. Make it public. Click create repository, or you could just download the zip from GitHub too if you don't want to use Git. That's totally a fine option. Take it. I'm going to go to code and just download the zip. Unzip that. And then this is everything that is my game in DragonRuby. So if you know DragonRuby, you would know that that's where you put all of your game stuff. So here I've got the DragonRuby engine, version 4.0. I just went ahead and unzip that, a fresh one, go in here. So what you do is you delete my game, you take the scale version that you downloaded, your fork of it, drag it in here. Oh my gosh, I have so many Finder windows, I'm so sorry. Rename it to my game. And then if you double click DragonRuby, well, let me open it a different way because I'm on Mac OS and they're very particular about that. Click open. You have yourself a game right from the get-go that has a menu, has sound effects for these things, which I'm not recording so you can't hear, but you can go into settings, you can make it full screen, you can turn sound effects off, you can even quit it and then launch it again. And it remembers your settings, so it launches back to full screen. You can click start, which it goes into gameplay, and there's no actual gameplay because that's for you to code, that's for your game. You can press the P button to go to the pause menu, which you can go to settings, turn full screen off, go back, go to resume, return to main menu, and you can quit the game. That's everything you get, totally free. How long did that take? Less than a minute, and you've got this skeleton for your game. Now you can really focus on making your game great. Let's open up an editor. I'll open VS Code because people seem to use that. And we'll go and make a new window. And then let's just drag my game into Visual Studio Code. And I'll give you a tour of the code. So your main.rb just handles requiring everything. And credits isn't actually used, so I'll get rid of that. There's some old stuff I gotta get rid of. Sorry, that's in this demo, but don't worry about that too much. But the main thing is you have main.rb and it handles requiring all the files you need, and tick.rb is the main one, and that handles some things. It has some extra helper functions. And this stuff is subject to change. The functionality will exist, but maybe it'll be in different places. But this is all here. But let's not worry about that too much. Let's go into the scenes folder, into app scenes, and we'll go to gameplay. And let's actually start making our game. So there's some existing code here to help make things easier, but we'll go here and actually see that gameplay. So let's open a terminal, and we'll start DragonRuby so we can quickly work on this. Click start, go into gameplay. So there it says gameplay, and let's change that to say my game. It auto pauses when you alt tab away so gameplay stops. You could delete the code that does that too if you wanted. That code actually exists here. So if we were to delete that, let's say, resume, and then we alt tab back, it's not paused, but I kind of like that functionality. But yeah, we could go ahead and render a rectangle. So args.outputs.solids x 100, y 100, width 100, height 100. And then we also have some color helpers. So if I make this red, it's a constant, that will render a red square. And I'll add more colors soon, but those are the ones that exist. You can find those in constants.rb. And there's things for alignment and blend modes and some other common things. So yeah, all you have to do is go into scene and tick gameplay and the gameplay scene and actually make your game great. And adding more scenes is pretty simple. You would just go and do that. There's a method called scene.switch for handling that. Um, Adding menus is really easy too, and all that code's there. So yeah, I made this because I wanted to make it really simple to start a new game quickly. And that's what, you know, hopefully this allows. I'll keep making it better. I've got ideas for what to add from here. It also uses some of the data here from the metadata. So like, let's call this game scale test. And I made the dev title my name. Now if we shut down DragonRuby and restart it, now it's scale test. I have a typo though, so it's scale test. But now it's a game by Brett Chalupa, and yeah, hopefully that's helpful. The goal is that you could take this, use the template, make a game really quickly, and since all the code's here, you can just edit it, change it for your needs, and then I'll keep making scale better so that when the time comes for you to make your next game, it's got more functionality and is even better. So that's scale. Hope you like it if you're looking to make games pretty quickly and have a starting place that's not as scary as a blank canvas. Okay, thank you. Bye.